Don't know why OBS was there, that wasn't supposed to happen. Also, it'd be really good if the camera could zoom in again. Also, hello everyone, I've been messing around with some settings for OBS. So I really hope that the stream quality improves. I don't know if it will or not, but apparently I was using an outdated version of the settings. absolutely no idea what effect that's going to have, but yes, you live and you learn. So yeah, apparently I was using an outdated version of the stream settings. Would have been fecking fantastic for OBS to tell me, but... Oh, I've broken something. Hang on. For some reason the mouse is... Oh, the mouse is better now. I was gonna say, my mouse was broken. It wouldn't, like... The cat got to it. I was gonna say, my mouse was broken. Oh, it wouldn't... Yeah, like, it was moving really slowly across the screen. That was really weird. We'll just give it a few minutes, let people join. We did start it a little early after all. Oh, why does OBS keep defaulting to there? That's so weird. I wonder if there's a way of, like... I don't know why OBS, like, whenever I minimize it, it just appears there. It's so strange. Wonder if there's a way I can fix that somehow. Hey, Quimby Fletcher, how you doing, buddy? I don't recognize your name, but I kinda half recognize it. Guessing some people were triggered by the Sonic and Shadow video. Mate, that video is doing pretty well, I've gotta be honest. Surprisingly, most people are in agreement with it, I think. Did you consider Iron Man the main character of the MCU? Yeah. Some guy tried arguing that Sonic was equal with Shadow. Oh boy. I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? Mosquito's takes are just mind-numbingly hilarious. Don't get me wrong, I'm a left-wing... Oh, God. I can already tell this is gonna be amazing. You know what, we're gonna use the proper music for this stream. I think there's only one type of song these people understand. I think it works pretty well. I mean, I think it's... I mean, looking at the Sonic versus Shadow thing, I think it's pretty obvious that Sonic beats Shadow. Like, especially recently. Like, the gap between the two has become massive. But, I mean, it is what it is. Maybe in a future game, Shadow will get a power-up, but we can only hope he does, but I have a sneaking suspicion he won't. Right, with that being said, I am ready to get going if you guys are. Game versions. So, yes, I am ready to get started if you guys are, but we're just kind of waiting for people. I don't know if anyone's going to be in VC today. Also, I have a really angry person who is very, very unhappy with me in community posts. And I don't know if they'll be showing up in stream, but just brace yourself if he does, because my freaking god, that was hilarious. He has a Sonic and Knuckles profile picture, just to give you guys a heads up. Why does the Iron Man in your thumbnail look AI generated? I mean, at this point, I look AI generated, let's be honest. I can assure you it's not AI generated, because I didn't get it from an AI website. Like, I can promise you it's not AI generated, but it does look pretty cool. It's basically like a... It's basically like a really, It was like a post-apocalyptic Iron Man. Or post-apocalypse Iron Man. Nearly killed me with the PvZ reviews. Oh, they're amazing. Like, if you want, like, the Plants vs. Zombies reviews are hilarious. Not gonna lie, I'm triggered with your video because I'm a shadow glazer. I mean, it is what it is. Really? You're a shadow glazer? I had no idea looking at your username. Didn't occur to me. I mean, it is what it is. It's like, Sonic is more powerful than Shadow. It is what it is. Well, I am ready to get going, if you guys are. Fuck it, let's get started. Right. I am ready to get going. Right. Right, there we go. I've got chat up, I'm happy now. Damn, I just checked, there's a guy like spamming your post. Oh, it's probably that guy who's mad with me. Has he got a Sonic and Knuckles profile picture? He's very mad at me. He's like, oh, he was like he was being a very big toxic piece of shit. He was like, oh, you only let people in your streams if they agree with you. I'm like, alright, get your ass in my stream then, boy. I go live in half an hour. Get your bottom into the stream and let's talk about life. With that being said, let's begin.
Be ready for the absolute worst Iron Man takes you'll ever hear. Now, some of
SK sounds quiet.
this shouldn't be a shock to you if you've heard the worst Iron Man debate of all time. Someone posted a scene from Iron
he has a Sonic and Knuckles profile picture. Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about. He's absolutely angry with me. Literally everything. He disagrees with me on literally everything. It's so funny. I mean, I sent him a message saying, get in the stream. Like, I'm live now. Get in. Where is he mad at? Fucking everywhere. Like, throw a dart at this point. He's really furious at me on the recent community post I made on PlayStation exclusives not selling well. He sent me like 5 messages and I replied to every single one of them. He's fuming, bless him. Fucking steam coming out his ears and everything.
Man 1, a really well-crafted one, mind you, and this is one of its responses.
I'm not gonna lie, I may have to turn off the music, because, like, I cannot hear SK at all. I don't know about you guys, can you hear SK, or... Like, I really can't hear him over the fucking music, he's very quiet.
Of course, our favorite mosquito is...
Hey, yes, Echo's in chat. Oh crap, he's crashing out. I told you, he's furious. It's amazing, he's mad at me because he disagrees. I can't hear SK well either. Alright, I'll get rid of the music and we'll start again. Sorry, Eggman, I love you and all, but SK made this video very fucking quiet.
Be ready for the absolute worst Iron Man takes you'll ever hear. Now, some of this shouldn't be a shock to you if you've heard the worst Iron Man debate of all time.
Oh, that debate was amazing. I'm fairly certain we even reacted to that debate, didn't we? Like the fucking... The guy who said that Iron Man should have let people die. But yeah, I messed around with a few settings for the stream. You probably won't notice a difference, but... I'm now using the updated version of OBS. I'm streaming in 30 FPS and not 60 FPS because apparently 60 FPS causes issues regarding pixelation. So fingers crossed I am not pixelated. And apparently streaming at 30 FPS doesn't make that much of a difference. Because obviously the movies that you watch are in 24 FPS. Anyway, let me know if you notice a difference. You probably fucking won't.
Really well-crafted one, mind you, and this is one of its responses. Sometimes I forget how insanely imperialist the first two Iron Man... Of course,
oh god,
Mosquito is back for more. Now, you couldn't pay me to pretend to believe in nonsense like this, but pest control, I do for free. I don't know how much more clear these movies need to be. In Iron Man 1, Tony doing things the way America has done it is presented as a bad thing.
That's how Dad did it, that's how America does it, and it's worked out pretty well so far.
This scene is meant to show that Tony Stark is wrong. This is why he has to change. When Tony sees what his weapons are being used for, and how easily they can fall into the wrong hands, he made the choice to shut down weapons manufacturing. He blames the system for what—
I'll be right back, my dog is demanding attention. I mean, I thought that we didn't call them dogs anymore, I thought we called them women, but, you know, you do you, buddy.
Went wrong.
I saw young Americans killed by the very weapons I created to defend them and protect them. And I saw that I had become part of a system that is comfortable with zero accountability.
The main villain of Iron Man...
Yeah, it's like he's... Already it's becoming very tricky to agree with the notion that he is, like, Iron Man is, like, pro-imperialist. It's very difficult to... Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like the whole point of imperialism is... Well, I'm sure he probably will show a definition because it's SK, but, like... Man. Like, anyone who has seen these films will tell you that he does not work for the government. He doesn't side with the government. It's all nonsense. It's all bullshit.
One is a guy who exploited the system to gain profit. He wanted to profit off war and provide the US military with Tony's weapons. That is the very opposite of imperialism. Let's read off the definition since we clearly aren't on the same page. Imperialism...
Yeah, there you go. I thought so. SK pulling up definitions. Imperialism, a policy of extending a country's power and influence through diplomacy or military force. Okay, so Iron Man literally does neither of them. Of course, literally, when we take a look at the imperialism, hot take, Iron Man above Thanos. In what regard? Are you saying he's a better character, or are you saying he'd beat him in a fight? I really hope it's not the latter, because I feel like we all know that's bullshit. Yeah, it's like, Iron Man literally uses diplomacy to prevent himself from extending his power to the country that he lives in. And, again, military force, Iron Man doesn't work for the government, so I mean, fucking GG's already. Of course your British ass knows all about imperialism. Bro, we fucking kicked out all those fuckers. Made everything Britain land.
Is a policy extending a country's power and influence through diplomacy or military force. Tony shutting down weapons manufacturing prevents the
Why is this guy so fucking quiet in this video?
For military force. And furthermore, in Iron Man 2, he stands his ground against the government when they try to take his suits and use them for quote-unquote national security.
It's working. We're safe. America is secure. You want my property? You can't have it. But I did you a big favor. I have successfully privatized world peace.
Tony stood against that and never trusted the government with his suits.
It's like, my man literally is not on the side of the government, like, at all. Like, I feel like this is very apparent to anyone who has seen this, who has seen these films. Like, I think it's very difficult to argue he actually is pro-imperialist. It's to, like, we've reached that point. It's pretty insane.
You're actually deranged if you think these movies are pro-imperialism. What's the difference compared to Superman and the Justice Gang showing up in Baravia and beating up an evil army, apart from the context? I'm asking with no ill intent. Superman 2025 is also US imperialism, lol.
Oh, fucking hell.
Great, more insane Superman takes. We'll skip over this for the most part since this has been talked about to death. So this person asks how we can write a superhero story where the hero fights dictatorships without it being seen as imperialism. There's an attempt to answer this.
No.
The issue is that within both of the examples given,
yeah, it's, Jess even makes a good point in chat. He only trusts War Machine. Well, the funny thing about that is that he didn't trust War Machine. Like, War Machine literally took the Mark II suit. It's like, Tony didn't really have much say in the matter. It's like, he even has a conversation with Rhodes about how he doesn't need to be a one-man army, and Iron Man's just like, yeah, I do need to be a one-man army. Like, it is what it is. What's your top 10 favourite Iron Man suits? I wouldn't be able to do it off the top of my head. I really like the Mark VI and the Mark VII, though. They're probably my favourites. Mark 85 looks good as well. It's definitely my favourite of the two nanotech suits. I find it hypocritical how they idolise Howard Stark, but Tony gets the Merchant of Death label when he's just continuing the family business. I mean, true. What a low-tier criticism. Makes no sense. The Mosquito Guy's brainless. Apparently, it's a lady. I don't know if it's a trans lady or a trans man, but anyway.
Superheroes are coded as representative of American values. Iron Man is obvious, but the Justice Gang are a corporate-funded American group. Gunn depicts the Jahemporians as helpless bodies, not even bothering to depict them as actual human beings, beyond objects that must be saved by American interventionism, which for obvious reasons is pretty bad. Okay, so first of all, Iron Man is acting against the American government, so he doesn't represent their military. They're an antagonistic force to him in both Iron Man 1 and 2. The Justice Gang is a dumb example because they're acting against protocol in the scene where they're saving people. And your argument boils down to saying it's bad to have heroes save other people in other countries. This is completely insane. Imagine if the Avengers didn't go to Sokovia to stop Ultron just because he was in another country. Though
hang on, what was that fucking caption?
To stop Ultron just because he
They're not white, let's not handle this. Tony, what the fuck? It genuinely is true. It's like me and Asafe were talking about this earlier, where it's like, imagine, it's like, the thing that I like about arguments like this is I feel like if you dig deep enough, you'll expose hypocrisy. Because it's like, where does the argument stop? It's like, are people going to criticize the Avengers for showing up in Sokovia? Are they going to criticize Black Panther for showing up on, in the US? Are they going to criticize the Avengers for going to Wakanda to fight Thanos? Are they going to criticize literally everyone going to the Avengers compound to fight Thanos? Are they going to criticize Thor, like, just being on Earth? Like, where does the argument stop, I feel like they're only criticizing Iron Man so much because he is an American, and that it doesn't line up with their ideology.
was in another country. Though I guess this wouldn't be much different from Mosquito's insane solution of Tony doing nothing to help people dying when he has the means of doing so. Superman in that film's good values are positioned as due to him being raised by American parents, whereas he avoided the negative attributes that his Kryptonian parents are shown to have, which therefore associates his goodness as well with the idea of being an American.
Okay, so what's the problem? Like, Superman has good qualities. Like, what's the issue? It's comic accurate, and also, Superman became a good person. Where's the problem? Where's the problem? He became a good person. It doesn't matter whether it was an American who taught him to be a good person, or a British person, or an Asian person. Doesn't matter. He became a good person. What's the problem?
These specific kinds of
I feel like people like this are just destined to be miserable because they can't separate their own personal beliefs from media. I actually kind of feel bad for these people.
superhero stories are inherently difficult when you have characters representing the US in some capacity, going into other countries, and committing violent actions, as they are inherently promoting US imperialism, which is a bad thing. Why not have a superhero story centered around a superhero character from one of these countries helping their own people? So this is the same stupid point made in that same stupid debate. Iron Man can only—
Well, again, it's even more stupid, like, that they're still making the same arguments from that debate, because it's like, oh, Iron Man should only save, like, people in America. It's like, that's literally Homelander's mentality. Like, it's ridiculous. Homelander is like, nah, fuck the rest of the world. Go, America. It's like... And also, it's like... I was discussing this with Asave. It's like... It's literally to the point where you're prioritizing your own politics over human life. And that should never be the case. Like, imagine if Iron Man could stop the Holocaust. Are you unironically gonna look at Iron Man and say, yeah, you shouldn't do that because US imperialism. It's like, imperialism isn't the immediate problem. Saving human life is the main thing that should be number one on your priority list. It's ridiculous. Like I don't know what to say. It's like if... I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, if Doctor Doom's being a piece of shit in Latveria, the Fantastic Four just shouldn't show up and stop him. Like... I just hate this mentality, because it's like... people should just stay in their own countries and just not do anything. I just hate it. What's on today's stream? We're looking at someone making very bad takes towards the first Iron Man movie. I just hate people who... I hate people who prioritize politics over human life, because Because here's the thing, politics change, human life doesn't. It's like, you should prioritize human life and the connections with other people. But it's like, people like this are just like, oh no, movie's crap because it doesn't align with my own politics. Let's ignore the fact that Iron Man becomes a changed man, becomes more selfless, and he grows as a character. It's like, nope, all of that's irrelevant, because something America.
Only save his own people and fight for his own country. I'm sorry, isn't this the exact...
Yeah, it's like if it's like Eric makes a good point. It's like, imagine if Superman could stop 9/11. Are you gonna say, can't do that, you're an alien? Nope, you're not from this planet. You can't stop a tragedy. Can't do it. Nope.
kind of rhetoric that Homelander advocated for?
Okay, how about saving the world? Wow, unanimous strong reaction. So what is it about...
Nope. It's saving America.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, literally. It's ridiculous. Politics is a whole amount of BS. Yeah, exactly. Batman shouldn't save Supergirl from Apocalypse because he's a rich white guy. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. Hot take, Iron Man beats Thanos. Goodbye, sir. I will not even dignify that argument with a response.
Mosquito straight up recycled an argument that Homelander made. Like, are you kidding me right now?
It's like, if you're comparing any superhero in the MCU to Homelander, I think that's fucked.
Like you want Iron Man and Superman to act like Homelander. It doesn't...
That's like saying Spider-Man shouldn't interfere with the Vietnam War. Yep. It's like... Nope. Superheroes can't get involved with shit outside of their own, country. Because that sets a really bad precedent for the world.
No matter if the threat is in another country or the US, Tony's weapons are out there, and their distribution falls on him. He believes that it's his responsibility to destroy those weapons to prevent them from harming others. What is so bad about that? Do you want him to enable his own weapons from slaughtering people? Are you crazy?
Oh, am I? Am I crazo, Rigby?
Someone didn't pay attention to MCU plots. His name was Charlie Spencer, you murdered him. Neither did you, because Civil War's solution isn't to do nothing. They acknowledge that inaction is a bad thing.
What's wrong with good people being good people? Yeah, exactly. Especially when the whole point is that you weren't a good person to begin with. It's like you... Okay, why is everyone in chat saying Spider-Man can beat Thanos? Like, what are you smoking? Like, what? What? That's ridiculous.
Stupid bitch!
Cap's side is the one that represents freedom for everyone, while Tony's is treated as more controlling and paranoid. This is a very important question that Cap raises, and it can't be directly refuted, which is why Cap's side is generally in the right. Would it have been better if Iron Man let children die? Would it have been better if they let Ultron destroy the planet? Why shouldn't superheroes get involved?
I find it funny that, like, Captain America is, like, the one superhero in the Avengers that you could argue represents America. And even then, he, like, is at odds with the government, like, all the fucking time. Like, he takes one look at what S.H.I.E.L.D's doing in Winter Soldier, and he's like, nah, we're not doing this. It's like Captain America would rather be a fugitive in the eyes of 117 countries than side with the US government. I just find that funny. It's like, Captain America is, like, the most, like, America, like, hero. His costume is literally the colors of the American flag, the stars and stripes, and even he doesn't side with the fucking government half the time.
When they are the only ones capable of preventing people from dying in these situations. There's also this hilarious exchange that I think speaks for itself.
I'm sorry, if you guys think that Spider-Man's beating Thanos, you guys are... no. That's just not happening. Like, MCU Thanos isn't beating fucking Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
It would be a lot worse if superheroes decided not to save certain people based on what country they're in, but that's just me.
Captain America stands for the values, not the government. Yeah, exactly. But, like, motherfuckers like this would be like, oh, Captain America, imperialism, It's fucking stupid, man. It's ridiculous. The entire point of a superhero is that they go beyond a regular police officer who just enforces the law. Yeah, and it's also pretty funny because it's comics are MCU. MCU. That's what I think. I mean, that's the entire point of the stream. We're looking at the MCU, so... yeah, Spider-Man's getting his ass kicked by Thanos. It is what it is. What was I going to say then? It's like, even in Spider-Man 1, right? Like the Tobey Maguire movie. It's like Spider-Man was public enemy number 1. They were going to, like... there was a warrant out for his arrest, right? And when the police showed up and there was people still trapped in the building, it's like they didn't arrest Spider-Man. It's like they let him go and do his hero thing, because saving lives is more important than well, anything really. It's like human life should be the most valuable thing on the frickin' planet.
You'll need to stop interjecting on discussions you do not remotely understand.
Spider-Man did better than Hulk? No, he didn't.
This is a common...
I feel like you're ignoring a lot of context behind that.
His uncritical, allegorical portrayal of American interventionism. It's not about how it's bad to save...
I don't remember Toby having a warrant out on him. Yeah, in Spider-Man 1, it's like the entire city called for Spider-Man's arrest. Like, it was in the newspapers and everything. Like, there was an entire newspaper with, like the city's calling for Spider-Man's arrest in Spider-Man 1. And that's why, in the burning building segment, the cops run over and try arresting him. But guess what? As soon as fucking lives were in danger, they let Spider-Man do his thing.
From other countries. Are you a child? Iron Man doesn't represent America. Superman is even less subtle, and he says to your face that he doesn't represent anyone except for himself. Framing either of these movies as pro-imperialist is media illiterate at best and disingenuous at worst. Well, I guess if the movies say that they aren't pro-imperialist, then the quintessentially American icons just aren't anymore. Media literacy. Neither of those movies are pro-imperialist. Your reasoning is entirely delusional. Iron Man and Superman didn't act on behalf of the US government. They acted when they saw people in danger. It's not imperialism to save people just because they're from different countries. Now, unrelated...
And the thing is that he's completely right as well. It's not imperialism to save people from other countries. Like, not at all. Like, saving people quite literally is not imperialism. Because with imperialism, you're colonizing land, either via diplomacy or military force. It's like, that literally isn't what Iron Man was doing in the first film. Like, literally. I don't know what to... Spider-Man beat the shit out of Thanos in the comics. Okay, I don't give a shit. We're not talking about the comics. That's literally irrelevant. It is what it is. I side with the Sokovia Accords as a regulatory law on the local level. Spider-Man Homecoming is about how reckless heroism is more harmful than helpful. Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming has its own problems. Like, I have no idea how they don't just destroy Spider-Man in that film. I find it bullshit that with the Sokovia Accords in place, Spider-Man can just do his thing and no one seems to care.
To Iron Man, but when I encountered this same insane criticism being applied to Superman, I saw this glorious reply that fits too well. Think of this, but with the civilians in Iron Man. I'm sorry, but arguing that Iron...
Yeah, literally, imagine if this was the response. Like, Superman went... Like, imagine if in Batman vs. Superman, like, the fucking...
I saw this glorious reply...
You know the scene where Superman goes to, like, a country that's flooding or what have you? And, like, he helps people? It's like, imagine if this was their response. Just like, nope. Nope. Don't need it. Mm-mm. Nope, don't need this. Okay, AI fan, are you taking the piss, mate? Why are you bringing up crossovers that are almost certainly not canon? Like, I'm starting to think that you are actually AI, and we all know what we think about AI in this chat. These guys also assume America is a country that can only engage in evil actions. Even if Iron Man acted on behalf of the US, that means that the US made a good action.
It fits too well.
For once.
Think of this, but with the...
Not throwing any shade towards the US, but Jesus Christ, your country needs to stop taking L's in the political side of things.
Civilians in Iron Man. I'm sorry, but arguing that Iron Man, the movie, is not a piece of pro-imperialist media is insane. A character saying something within the narrative of the movie does not remove the real-world context that the film exists in. Superman has always been an extension of America. Look at the damn colors of his suits.
Hang on, let's respond to this one by one. Arguing that Iron Man the movie is not a piece of pro-imperialistic media is insane. Well, it's like, by definition, it literally isn't. Because, like, the whole point of imperialism is colonizing land, either via military force or diplomacy. And it's like, Iron Man, like, he doesn't do either. Like, I don't even think the first half of the film's imperialism, where he hasn't gone on his arc yet. Trump is in office, not much we can do about it. I mean, you fuckers voted for him. It's not my point. It's not my problem. I mean, unless someone assassinates him, you know, it'll all be over in 2028. Yeah, you just gotta wait 2 more years and it'll all be over. Motherfucker won't be able to get in office anymore. But yeah, it's like, I would argue that at no point in that film is it pro-imperialism, and at no point in that film does Iron Man represent the government. A character saying something within the narrative of the movie does not remove the real-world context that the film exists in. Well, the problem with that is that you could make that argument about literally anything, you know? It's like, I don't know, it's like you could make the argument that, like, Inglourious Bastards, for example, is a film promoting, like, American imperialism, because they show the Americans as the heroes and the Nazis as the villains. It's like, you've got to look at... I just hate that argument, because it's like, you've got to separate, like, the art from the artist, and the art from, like, the context of the real world, right? So it's like, Iron Man on its own, yes, when it came out in 2008... Americans' relations with the Middle East was not good. But, like, the film itself is not pro-imperialism. Like, it just isn't. Like, it is what it is. Superman has always been an extension of America. Look at the damn colours of his suit. Oh, you mean the red, blue, and yellow? Whereas the American flag has red, blue, and white? You are you colorblind? Like, what? Not even Iron Man has those colors. He has red, yellow, and... I mean, I guess white if you want to include the arc reactor, but, like... Well, no, he has yellow. It's like, Iron Man has no blue on his suit. So it's like, Iron Man doesn't even represent the freaking...
colors of his suits. Superman's suit is not American coded because it is blue, red, and yellow.
Yeah, guys, look at that shit. That's totally America, guys.
Can you show me the red on the American flag?
Spider-Man is red, white, blue, and black. Yeah, so it's like, not even Spider-Man is, like, fully American.
Speaking of Homelander, the guy who...
And also, if you think that Spider-Man represents the American... If you think that Spider-Man represents America, like, you're fucked. He doesn't even represent, like, Iron Man half the time. In the comics, at least. Captain America has the colours of his costume. Yeah, that's the thing that confuses me. It's like, why would you go for Superman? Why would you not go for, like, oh, I don't know, Captain America? Like, go for the guy that literally has America in his name.
To be represented by
Saving
saving America rather than saving the world, which is a really concerning parallel between your arguments. Crazy idea, but
It's so stupid that these people go for Superman, but not for Captain America. It's amazing.
Iron Man and Superman.
Nothing wrong with representing America. Well, it depends who you ask. If you ask these Muppets, then yeah, America bad.
Man don't represent America's government or military. Maybe they.
If you have contrasting colours, clearly your suit is representing some sort of country. By that logic, I could use colour theory to dictate characterization. Yeah, it's like, by that logic, I represent Japan. White skin, red jumper. I represent Japan. It's like, what fucking stupid-ass logic is that?
Just represent individuals who want to help. I understand that concept may be difficult for you to understand, and I'm very sorry that perplexes you. The American superhero selling weapons and technology to the American military, then later working with/for the American government, doesn't represent America. Incredible intellectual discussions are happening on this app.
Well, here's the thing. If we take a look at this, it's like, you can clearly tell that this person just hasn't seen the film. Because it's like, okay, the American superhero... Iron Man isn't a superhero for the entirety of Iron Man 1. Like, let's get that straight. It's like, he only starts to consider himself a superhero in the press conference at the very end of the fucking film. Like, selling weapons and technology. Okay, he stopped doing that before he became a superhero, so that's already wrong. He never once did that, like he shut down weapons manufacturing after he returned to the United States. So already you are, like, already this is fucked. And Iron Man never worked for the American government. Like, he literally didn't. Like, at no point in Iron Man 1 or 2 does he represent America. He doesn't even want to work with S.H.I.E.L.D. in Iron Man 2. Like, what? This is insane. Like, this, he literally did not watch the fucking film.
Tony Stark shut down weapons manufacturing because he realized he was wrong to supply the military.
By that logic, I represent Germany. 'Cause, yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous.
With them. They literally.
Okay, AI fans, shut the fuck up. Genuinely. No one cares about... Like, I feel like at this point, you're just rage baiting. Genuinely. Like, no one cares about, like, your random comments.
This in the movie. Did you watch it? For that reason, Iron Man doesn't work for the military in the movie. He also refuses to work with the government in Iron Man 2.
Tony has every reason to hate S.H.I.E.L.D. too. Yeah, exactly. You know, he does not work with these organizations. I don't even consider the Sokovia Accords to be the US government, because it's basically like every country on Earth at that point.
A key component of media literacy is engaging with the context in which something is made. If you refuse to see the blatant war on terror propaganda influences on Iron Man 2008, or any pro-imperialist themes in superhero movies, you're beyond help and your analysis is worthless.
Hang on, a key component of media literacy is engaging with the context in which something is made. You don't need to do that. Again, it's like separating the art from the artist. It's like saying that Harry Potter is transphobic just because, like, the writer of the books is transphobic. It's like, that's stupid. It literally is stupid to do that. Like, there's no shame and there's nothing wrong with separating the artwork from the person who made it, or the context of the world when it came out. Like, I think that's stupid. Like, if you refuse to see the blatant war and terror propaganda influences on Iron Man or any pro-imperialistic themes in superhero movies, you're beyond help. Well, here's the thing, though. Isn't that, like, one-to-one his origin in the comics? Like, I don't know if he's in a cave in the comics, but it's like, isn't the adaptation in Iron Man, like, very similar to his origins in the comics? Mr. Rage Baiter calling me a Rage Baiter, pot calling the kettle. It's pot calling the kettle black, you fuck. But whenever I ever rage baited, by all means, give it a go. You're 100% using an alt account, like bullshit, that is your real name. You're using an alt account, so I don't know who you are, but I mean, go for it, humour me. When have I ever rage baited? Go for it. Here's the thing, separating the art from the artist, does the true interpretation of the art view to the viewer, or the artist states directly? I mean, to an extent, it's both, because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say. So it's like, if you... It's like, the person who made the books, or the film, or the play, or whatever it is, the music, it's like, they could obviously have, like, a vision for it that the audience may misinterpret, or they may interpret differently. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, I don't think you can account for everything. Like, regarding that shit. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's life, I mean, you know. It's like, so, it's, for example, like, a song from the 80s could reference the Vietnam War, but someone, like a youngster, listening to that song today, they might not understand the meaning behind it. Nothing wrong with that, you know, it just is what it is. It's like, this shit happens.
It's funny how you talk about media literacy when you literally just said that Iron Man works for the...
But again, it's like, if you were to look at Iron Man 1 and the political state between, like, the US and the Middle East in 2008, I don't think you're in the wrong for drawing comparisons, but where I do think you are in the wrong is if you say that Iron Man himself is pro-imperialist.
Military in the movie, despite them...
Because that's just flat out fucking wrong.
...working together in the movie. In fact, the military is an antagonistic force in both of these movies, and it's presented as a bad thing for Tony to supply them with weapons. Like, are you serious right now? This is so stupid, it's beyond parody. Tony Stark shut down...
Yeah, it's insane. Hang on, I'm just vibing at the moment. Just keeping up with shit. Oh, it's such a shame I can't have music playing. For some reason, What's-His-Face's video is just so goddamn quiet. Who wins? Mark 85 Iron Man or base Thanos, no stones? I'd probably lean towards Thanos. Because, I mean, it's the same guy, he just wasn't, like, trying as hard. So yeah, I'd probably still say Thanos. If it's, like, the version of Thanos who beat the shit out of the Hulk, it's like, I think he would win. Meanings change and evolve all the time. Should we criticize art by what the intention was, or the interpretation of the intention? Again, I think it just depends, because it's like, obviously the passage of time will affect the way you look at something. It is what it is. It's like, take a look at, like, the original, like, Snow White that came out in, like, the 30s, for example. It's like, obviously, everyone who worked on that is dead now. So, like, it is what it is. It's like, we can't get in the heads of the people who made it, because they're all dead, you know? But what we can do is, we can do our best to work backwards.
On weapons manufacturing because he realized he was wrong to supply the military with them. Iron Man doesn't work for the military in...
And again, it's like, if you were to criticize, like, Iron Man, like, the fact that... Well, again, it's like, even if you were to look at the definition of like, imperialism, it's like, Iron Man isn't. Like, it doesn't fit the definition. It's like... It's like, what does Iron Man really do in that film? It's like, he blows up some weapons. Saves some civilians, destroys a tank, gets into a fight with the US military. It's like, Iron Man is basically like a neutral party in that film. Pretty much. Like, he's definitely not on the American side. Excuse me, voice crack.
Movie for this very reason. This is a disingenuous comment. Did you miss the part where he continues to go back and blow up Afghanistan using...
Wait, what? Tony Stark shut down weapons manufacturing because he realized he was wrong to supply the military with them. Iron Man doesn't work for the military in the movie for this very reason. This is a disingenuous comment. Did you miss the part where he continues to go back and blow up Afghan? I'm sorry? Did you miss the part where he continues to go back and blow up Afghanistan? What? We watched a different film. Ah yes, Iron Man goes and blows up Afghanistan. Amazing. Also, AI fan, I'm still waiting on the examples of me rage baiting. Unless, of course, you don't know what rage baiting means. Or you're just attention seeking. I'm still waiting to hear that, my guy. He blows up Afghanistan using the authority he's given himself as an American. I mean, he hasn't... The authority he's given himself is, I'm Iron Man, motherfucker. It's like, it's not got anything to do with the fact that he's American. Or the sequels in which he goes back to working with the US government. Again, he doesn't work with the government in Iron Man 2. He tells them to go fuck him. Tells them to go fuck themselves. He doesn't even want to work with S.H.I.E.L.D. He's very reluctant to. He's very reluctant to become, like, a soldier for a US government in the Avengers. And he butts heads with Steve Rogers for this very reason. I don't know, man. It feels as though, like, these people just didn't watch the fucking films.
The authority he's given himself as an American, or the sequels in which he goes back to
It's ridiculous.
the US government, or the context in which the movie is made, which is a key part of media literacy.
Again, the only, like, authority he gave himself is, I have a really good bulletproof suit that has really good weapons. That's literally it.
When did Iron Man blow up Afghanistan? Are you insane? He blew up his weapon.
Yeah, he just blew up Afghanistan like the Americans did to Nagasaki and Hiroshima. It's like, ah yes, my favorite scene in Iron Man 1. Amazing.
That were being used against civilians and fought the terrorists who tried to stop him. And again, he is the one against the military's orders, which is why they go after him in the scene. And their tensions grow when they literally fight each other in courts. Like, are you joking right now? Now, when I bring this up...
Yeah, it's like, in Iron Man 1, he literally fights the the Raptors, and almost gets one of them killed, because he accidentally disables one of the planes. And then in Iron Man 2, again, he is very much at conflict with the government. He is very much his own, like, independent party. It's like, I feel like these people just didn't watch the films.
This gets pivoted to another claim, creating a fictional group based on caricatures of the Taliban and calling them terrorists for fighting against those invading their land is pro-imperialist. Iron Man was made while the US was still occupying Afghanistan. So we're just gonna gloss over the fact that you lied about Tony working for the...
Well, hang on, let's see. Creating a fictional group based on caricatures of the Taliban and calling them terrorists for fighting against those invading their land is pro-imperialist. Again, it's like, creating, like, a terrorist organization isn't pro-imperialist. It's like, all you've done is created a terrorist organization. It's like, it's not pro-imperialism. Like, by definition. Like, it is what it is, man. Iron Man was made while the US was still occupying Afghanistan. I don't know how this is relevant at all. Hey, AI fan, type in underpants, or you're getting banned. Because you come in here rage baiting, and then you pussy out. I don't respect that. So type underpants right now, or you're getting banned.
While the US was still occupying Afghanistan. So we're just gonna gloss over the fact that you lied about Tony working for the military in his sequels. Okay, they're not fighting against land invasion.
America at that point would be all for terrorism.
In the movie. They're literally
boy.
killing civilians to remain in power and using Tony's weapons to harm others. It's presented as a bad thing that Tony even enabled the US government by arming them with weapons, and he consistently stands by this in his
Well, yeah, it's like, the main villain of the movie, like Obadiah Stane, he's the guy who's, like, profiting off of war. It's like, it's like the main villain of the movie is, like, the only, like, imperialist person, I guess.
and the MCU, begging you guys to be normal about her for once. The refusal to actually engage with what it is she's saying, read between the lines, and look beyond the page is embarrassing. This reactionary...
I think it would be a lot worse if superheroes decided not to save certain people based on what country they're in. Yeah, exactly. It's like, there's no, like, reading between the lines there. It's like, they're not misinterpreting what they're saying. They're not misinterpreting what they're saying at all. It's like, what they're saying is bollocks. That's the problem.
It's not that deep mentality needs to perish. Well, this must be good. I'm saying this as a person...
It would be... I feel like a less extreme example would be if, like, black people were to criticize movies because, like, in horror films, the black person usually dies first. Like, that became, like, a running joke in horror films. It's like, yeah, obviously, like, it is what it is, but it doesn't mean there's an ulterior motive behind it. It is what it is. I don't really care if AI fan gets banned, but I'm curious why Underpants. Because if he's come into the stream acting like a dumbass, I want him to try and look like a dumbass in order to save his reputation. I think that's only fair. Because otherwise he'd be a massive hypocrite.
Well, this must be good. I'm saying this as a person who disagrees with a large sum of her controversial takes too. You reducing a very valid critique of the film's socio-political stance on American interventionism, intentional or not, to basically, so superheroes shouldn't save people of foreign nations is...
He spelled foreign wrong, what a fucking chump.
Childish. That's literally the argument she makes. She literally says, these specific kinds of superhero stories...
Again, it's funny, because it's like they literally made that argument in the debate as well. Like, it's all the more funny where people are like, oh, you're misinterpreting that argument. It's like, no, they literally said that in a debate. Like, it is what it is.
Are inherently difficult when you have characters representing the US in some capacity going in other countries and committing violent actions as they are inherently promoting US imperialism. She literally said these heroes shouldn't be going into other countries to fight for people, otherwise that's US imperialism. That's verbatim saying it's a problem that they're doing it just because they're from other countries. If the tweet wasn't enough, go watch the debate where she explicitly implies that Iron Man should have let children die. And if you watch the full debate, you'll see her constantly arguing.
Politicizing heroes and their actions actually removes the humanity from those they not only save, but implies saving foreign lives is debatable and needs government approval. Yeah, it's stupid, and it's kind of like what I said earlier about, like, I hate the idea that you should prioritize your own political views over the desires to save innocent people. It's like, because people are people, right? It doesn't matter where they come from, so it's like, I hate the idea that, like, Iron Man should not be allowed to save, like, foreign people. Like, no, he should be able to save anyone, right? Because it's, like, saving human life. Like, it's kind of like what Batman said in the DC animated universe. You do what you do because it's right and that's the only reason you need. Or you do what's right because it's right and that's the only reason you need. No, Rage Beta, ban me if you must, but I won't provide examples. Oh, well, in that case, you're full of shit. Okay, that's fine. It's all good. No, it's fine. You can't provide examples, that's fine. You're just a liar. It's all good. I understand.
I have no clue have these people...
I'll give you the attention your parents didn't give you.
And have fun.
Ban me if you must, but I won't provide examples because you were called that before. Just think, what topics do you cover? What did you talk about for years? I don't know. Fucking throw a dart. My channel's gone through so many growing pains. Call of Duty, console fanboys, Sonic, Transformers. I've talked about a lot of things. The funny thing is that I'd have banned him anyway, even if he did say underpants. I just wanted him to say underpants. I knew he wasn't going to, but part of me had hope. Bladed Fox, thank you for the $5. That guy made himself be an asshole and I got paid. Fucking love life. I have no clue who these people warp everything in the sense. I completely read your message wrong. I'm so sorry. Let me try that again. I have no clue how have these people warp everything in the lenses of politics and have fun. They seem so joyless. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like, looking at something within the perspective of politics, it's like... It just sounds like a really miserable existence, right? It's like, that's why, in a way, I kind of have a level of respect for a critical drinker. Because it's like, he says all the dumb shit he says, and yet he seems to be happy. It's like, good for him. You know? He's happy doing what he's doing. Good for him, right? You don't have to agree with what he's doing. Perfectly fine. You don't have to watch his channel, but he's happy. But it's like, people like this person, like they're on Twitter saying Iron Man's pro-imperialism, they're getting in debates and they just sound like mental motherfuckers. It's like, I pity them. It's like, it's so sad, like, when you think about it. It's like, it actively feels as though these people just can't be happy. Like, they have to see a problem with something. And it's like, I'm not asking them to be a fanboy over media. Criticism is good, right? But it just, it gets to a point where it just looks like people are actively trying to be miserable. You know? Such a shame. Like, chat, I know that people really disagreed with me. Hang on. Hang on. I can't spell. Hold on. I still can't spell. For my life. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, say what you want about Critical Drinker, but when he actually does have quite a few good videos, and this is one of them, right? Where he talks about, like, James Bond and stuff. He genuinely sounds so happy when he talks about Bond, right? It's just 21 minutes of the Critical Drinker being based, right? And he sounds happy, right? Like, he's talking about a subject he likes, and it's great, right? But then you just have people like this, where they just seem so miserable.
That it's only okay to do what Iron Man did if you're saving your own people. That's exactly why Kairito coined the meme, save your own people, Mosquito.
No, Mosquito, you're right. No, save your own people, man. Save your own people, man.
The people...
Man, he's literally getting roasted by someone who was just shot out of the womb. What was that high-pitched voice? Like, no disrespect to that person, but holy shit. And that's why I'm pissed off, because the new James Bond game just looks so problematic. Isn't 60s James Bond a sexual abuser? Bro, what do you mean 60s James Bond? Like, pretty much all of them are. That's kind of the point of Bond, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on your perspective.
Killed were using his weapons to kill other Afghanistans, and he never worked with the US government after that. You can't talk about movies that you don't remember.
Yeah, literally, everything about that is true.
We have to protect the good ones from the bad ones is famously not the public justification for basically all US interventionism ever.
Well, again, isn't like... Well, here's the thing. We have to protect the good ones from the bad ones. Isn't that, like, what superheroes do all the time? Like, doesn't Batman do that in Gotham? Doesn't, like, the Flash do that in Star City? Or Starlight City, or whatever? I can't remember the fucking name. Doesn't, like, Oliver Queen do it in Central City? Like, in the CW? Like... I just hate this. I hate this mentality. I really do. Yo, Rift, I have a question I was going to ask, but I forgot. There's a YouTuber who does cinema sins for games, which includes most Sonic games. Would you be okay at checking it out? Is their name Shari115 by any chance? Because I think I've watched them. Or Nathaniel Bandy, one of the two. I might check it out. How problematic is the new James Bond game? I mean... You're not even guaranteed 1080p 30 FPS for starters. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that, really. That pretty much tells you everything you need to know.
Ever. Iron Man is not America. Stop conflating the two. But Iron Man is fighting against the US in the movie too. And there's a principle in counterinsurgency.
I love this. Iron Man is fighting against the US in the movie, and... It's like, what do you mean, and? He debunked your take, my guy. It's not American imperialism if he is actively fighting against America land.
Acceptable opposition. The government is okay with criticism of itself, even actively encourages it, as long as that criticism relieves pressure, and thus...
Bro, mixed up Flash and Arrow's home turfs. Bro, I haven't watched the CW shows in a hot minute. I just remember people getting really mad about Supergirl. The CW show, not the James Gunn movie. But then when the James Gunn movie was announced, like, everyone was simping for the Supergirl show all over again. I found that quite funny. Like, I swear down, Supergirl was, like, the least popular of, like, the recent CW shows. And then fucking James Gunn's Supergirl comes out, and all of a sudden, nope, everyone likes it. As a wise blue hedgehog once said, strange, isn't it? Oh boy. I like doing streams, but holy shit, I talk too much. My voice is hurting.
Insurgency. Movies are a great means with which to do this. How does it relieve pressure on the government? By showing that they can't...
I love Arrow and Flash so much. Flash season 1 and 2, I think, are like S tier. After that, season 3 and 4 were good. I like those because they were with Savitar, I think, wasn't it? Was it season 4 with Savitar or season 3? And then you had like the really smart bloke, the guy in the chair. I just called him Professor X. I know that's not his name. He's basically just like, he's really overpowered and he's in a chair. I just called him Professor X. I know that's not his name. But like...
trusted with Tony Stark's weapons. If anything, it makes people averse to supplying them with weapons, which is necessary for them to enact imperialism. In Iron Man 2, this is Tony's exact concern. You also see this with the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I just called him like an evil Professor X, because he was just like really... Riff's throat, the more you talk, the more I want to hit you. Yeah, and then there's Riff's voice. So who does your highlights? Why did my Sonic sound gay? That wasn't... Don't know what happened then.
Things the US government actually does. So people claim it's anti-hegemonic, but it offloads blame for that which it critiques onto Hydra. It's a clever bit of narrative sleight of hand. That doesn't offload blame because people still had the choice not to join Hydra. This isn't a movie where people are mind-controlled.
I love Flash and Green Arrow. I'm probably never going to watch the CW shows. I think you should watch season 1 and 2 of The Flash at least. I think they're really good. As for Green Arrow, I mean... he's basically the Batman of the CW, so... give it a shot, see what you think.
Winning Hydra? Like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, because you have, like, Reverse Flash for season 1 and... well, Reverse Flash shows up all the fucking time. But, like, Reverse Flash for season 1 and... Zoom for season 2. Zoom was really good as a villain. Genuinely, season 2 of The Flash, give it a shot. You will not be disappointed.
Chose to in pursuit of absolute control.
I do like the Supergirl CW actress. She's really pretty, but I'm looking forward to what James Gunn's Superman brings to the table. I'm not excited for James Gunn's Supergirl. I gotta be honest. Like, I don't know. I mean, I was wrong with Superman 2025. Like, it actually turned out decent. Like, quite a good film. I don't know. I don't know what it is with trailers these days. I just feel like superhero trailers they've become a little bit boring.
In Iron Man, the manner in which weapons manufacturing and imperialism are...
not really boring, that's the wrong word. Predictable, I guess. Generic, I don't know.
criticized, but not the underlying systems which cause weapons manufacturing and imperialism, capital accumulation, which is in fact glorified by its rich protagonist. Oh my god, Tony explicitly states,
Hang on, before SK gets mad, let's have a read. In Iron Man, the manner in which weapons manufacturing and imperialism are done are criticized. But not the underlying systems which cause weapon manufacturing and imperialism, which is in fact glorified. Well, again, it's like he shut down weapon manufacturing, so I mean, how is that right?
capital accumulation, which is in fact glorified by its rich protagonist. Oh my god, Tony explicitly states that he became part of the system that enabled those problems. Did you watch the movie?
Had become part of a system that is comfortable with zero accountability.
Melissa Benoist is very talented. I've only seen her in Supergirl, I gotta be honest.
Tony barely...
Although, in fairness, she does play quite a lot of roles in the CW. Because she plays, like, good Supergirl, she plays, like, evil Supergirl. I think that's it, now that I think about it, but... I've not seen her in other stuff, I gotta be honest.
that people die by his weapons in the first place until he realizes it's hurting Americans too. So there is a streak of anti-war nationalism itself.
I'm excited for that Iron Man game. Hopefully EA can cook, which they probably won't. I was gonna say, if you think EA is cooking anything, maybe not.
Oxymoron position underlying the film. That he also helps some non-Americans is borderline coincidence. This is complete bullshit. Tony is specifically affected by the mention of Gulmira when photos are shown to him because Yinsen mentioned that he was from there. He also fights for the foreign civilians, not just for Americans. If he only cared about Americans, why didn't he just destroy his weapons and leave? Why bother saving any of these people? You're blatantly lying by claiming Iron Man only cares about the Americans getting hurt. He was under the impression that only...
Although, the actress in Supergirl that I've seen a lot of, and for the love of Christ, I can't think of her name. The actress who plays Lena Luthor, Katie McGrath, I think? She is very talented. Like, she's been in... I tell you, I first saw Katie McGrath in Merlin, which was very old now. That was like nearly 20 years ago, that show. Because she played Morgana in that show. Very talented actress. Very. I just hate Jurassic World because they killed her in like 2 seconds. They gave her a very disrespectful death in Jurassic World.
Terrorists were going to be the targets. He wanted his weapon to be fired once, so that the
She's a phenomenal actress. I mean, yeah, she's got an Irish accent, and I don't know what it is. Like, she just has a really nice voice.
Terrorists would be too scared to act.
I prefer the weapon you only have to fire once.
Claiming that it's a borderline coincidence that some non-Americans are being helped is just blatant cope.
BBC Merlin was my childhood. I watched that show quite late, I'll be honest, but I really like it. Not a huge fan that they made her a villain in the end, but I like the show. It's very good.
Ignoring
was she the babysitter? Yeah, she was the babysitter in Jurassic World. She got, like, juggled with the freaking pterodactyls, and then she got eaten by the freaking Mosasaurus. Like, she got a really disrespectful death.
Information that defeats the premise of your claims.
Quite a creative one, but disrespectful. Childhood TV was either Doctor Who or Merlin. I hate what they've done with Doctor Who, man. It's actually so sad. Like, genuinely. Isn't she the one who died to the Pterosaurus and the Mosasaurus? She asked for that specifically because she wanted a special death. Bloody hell, she got one. Freaking getting juggled by dinosaurs is about as unique as you can get.
It's not coincidental that
Merlin aired in 2012, so I was 12. Wow! You're almost the same age as me.
He saved people in danger. He could have chosen not to. I can't believe I have to explain this.
And yeah, I remember Merlin was, like, all that anyone ever talked about in school, because I remember a lot of the girls had a crush on either Merlin, Arthur, fucking any of the Knights of the Round Table, now that I think about it. People were simping over Gawain. I think it was Gawain and Percival. I don't think they simped over Lancelot much. But yeah, Gawain was a freaking vibe in that show. But yeah, like the amount of people that were simping over... that were simping over the male characters from Merlin is insane.
As for the Ten Rings, yes, groups like that exist, although many groups which are, in fact, leftist are portrayed similar to them, so still propaganda.
Have you seen Jurassic World Rebirth? If so, what's your opinion on it? I kinda lost interest in the Jurassic Park films, I won't lie. I just hate the fact that they killed the freaking Brachiosaurus in, I think, Dominion? Is it Fallen Kingdom where there was the volcano? Was it there's like 4 of them now, isn't there? There's the original, there's Fallen Kingdom, Dominion, and then Rebirth, right? There's 4 of them. Yeah, I think I stopped watching them at the, I stopped watching... I watched the one where the Brachiosaurus got killed, and then I was like, nah, I'm done. Like, they killed my boy. Fucking long neck vegetarian. They killed my boy.
Yeah, okay. But
meanwhile, I was obsessed with Morgana. I didn't find any of the guys attractive. I mean, mate, like, as a girl, like, finding Katie McGrath attractive, I mean, I don't blame you.
they overwhelmingly exist because of intervention. The solution isn't good intervention, it's not intervening at all. Oh my god. So you're
Wait, hang on, what's this? Wait, SK sounds like he wants to give up on life. As for the Ten Rings, yes, groups like that do exist. Although many groups are still, in fact, leftist, are being portrayed by them, so still propaganda. I love this. It's like, oh, many of them are leftist, so therefore it's still propaganda. It's like, okay, well, what about the rest of them, you twat? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what a flimsy feckin' argument. Many of them are leftist, therefore it's automatically propaganda. It's like, okay, well, what about the ones that aren't leftist? They overwhelmingly exist because of intervention. The solution isn't good intervention, it's not intervening at all. Wow, so he's literally double downing on the Iron Man should have let people die thing. That's amazing. I hate life. This is so stupid.
not intervening at all. Oh my god. So your solution is for Iron Man to let children die.
That was Fallen Kingdom. Oh, why is the chat so... Why is chat so slow? I feel like there's like a massive delay on the chat, because like, that took ages to show up. Anyway.
What the hell am I reading right now?
So yeah, I don't think I've seen Rebirth or Dominion.
Ironically arguing that you shouldn't save people in danger because that might motivate...
Although in fairness, it's got Bryce Dallas Howard in, so maybe I'll check them out at some point. Unless they kill her off, which, that would be a shame.
Supervillains. By your logic, Spider-Man should have accepted Tombstone's deal in The Spectacular Spider-Man because he's only creating supervillains as long as Spider-Man intervenes in fighting crime. This is absolutely insane. Just a guy claps back with common sense. I responded with...
Hang on, let's just... We should get this framed. So you think the solution is just letting people die? Madness. These people would rather let people die than... yeah, Kai matter, man. Like, literally, Kai matter manipulation, sorry. It's literally like the Man of Steel. What was I supposed to die? What was I supposed to do? Just let him die? Maybe. I want a movie where everyone is politically neutral so these people could freak out trying to find the propaganda. That would be amazing.
Guy claps back with common sense. I responded with the Cinema Seekers like...
They'd probably look at the Cats movie and say it's racist against dogs or some shit. Like, these motherfuckers are actually, like, brain dead.
Iconic meme, and I was met with this. America getting involved in Iraq was good because it saved children. Citation needed.
Well, again, it's like first of all, Iron Man is not America. Let's sort that shit out. And yes, Iron Man getting involved was good because he saved, like, not just children, but also innocent civilians. That's a good thing. Saving humans is a good thing. You saying the lives of a billion strangers are more important than my political beliefs? I know, right?
Iron Man is not America.
We are never letting Spider-Man Web of Shadows die. Or Edge of Time, sorry. We are never letting that meme die.
America, try again. He's the good billionaire, which America wants you to trust in even more than they want you to trust in their own military. After all, they're the whole point of the military-industrial complex. Except Tony is presented...
He's the good billionaire, which America wants you to trust even more than... I love how it's America wants you to trust. Meanwhile, America in the films are, like, at odds with Iron Man. I love it. It's amazing.
As the bad billionaire at first, and that's when he explicitly states, that's how America did it, and it's worked pretty well so far. This also doesn't address what Tony should do. His weapons are being used to kill. He can stop it. What should he do? The bad billionaire...
I kind of want to play Spider-Man Edge of Time just for the memes at this point. Like, I want to play it just so I can be like, oh, you saying the lives of a billion strangers are more important than my loved ones? And I also want to play it to see if it's as bad as people say it is. Story-wise, at least.
Billionaire because of guilt is not exactly better. What should he do? Probably put all his weight against the entire military-industrial complex, not just his part in it. That would probably be perceived as actively traitorous, which is why it would never actually happen in his story. Oh, you mean like what he did in Iron Man 2? By refusing to hand over his suits to the military, which made him a traitor in their eyes and made them want to take his suits by force? You mean the same universe, where that same government planned to assassinate Tony Stark. I'm just gonna add real quick, the reason that Tony Stark
So it's what? My job to save them? I have enough to deal with, I know, right?
Is because of a non-American. He listens to what a non-American has to say, and he changes based on...
Also, yeah, he's completely right. Like, America planned on assassinating Tony Stark. It's amazing.
On that. Like, what do you mean he doesn't...
He represents America, guys.
American. Are you insane? I'm done. I'm actually done. I've officially gone insane after diving into this black...
Mom, he's officially lost it.
There's seriously no way that these are real opinions people have actually conceived. Iron Man should have sat back and let children die. Iron Man represents the same military that are literally antagonists in the Iron Man movies. Like, what the hell are we talking about? I've never seen such a delusional set of takes that
literally
somehow, some way...
Yeah, he reps America. He reps America land. That's amazing.
Make some points from the critical drinker look less insane in comparison. If you're making the critical drinker look mildly intelligent, that is a humongous problem. It's time to start paying attention, or drop the grift because everyone's gonna see through it eventually. That's all I want to say for now. I'm done. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I love how immediately we've got a video here saying Iron Man is awesome. I love it.
And try not to drive me insane like these people have.
Which front than the first one. It's kind of like the Michael Bay Transformers movies where I just can't take it seriously.
I want to go grab my food.
All right.
Hold on to your point. Peter, you can go, but as soon as I come back, I'm gonna dismantle this entirely. I'll be back.
All right. As long as
you can say can we have proper debate etiquette and not cut other people off while they're making their point?
Let's not do that.
I love this debate, bro. This debate is just pain.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
For everyone except me, because I wasn't there.
But yeah, like this debate, we've got to keep in mind, I'm not commenting on the quality of Iron Man. You can love or hate this movie.
We're not saying you are. We're just saying that your point is very
valid.
Nod. See, this is the thing. It's like you can delete your comments in chat, but I still see them on my screen. So, LU gods, if you want to grift, you go right on ahead.
I feel like a lot of...
I am not going to stop you.
This debate, to some degree, comes down to people being very quick to defend.
It was a joke. Yeah, no shit, it was a joke. I'm just... Never mind.
Like, which, you know, I get it. I love stuff, and I love defending stuff I like. But we can like something and also acknowledge that it has problematic elements.
He loves defending his country. He loves defending politics.
Happens in movies.
It's not defending, it's looking at an
I think my favorite debates, unironically, are between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Like, those debates are freaking funny. They're funny, but not for the right reasons. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, if I'm ever having a bad day, I'll just listen to a debate between Trump and Biden. I love it. It's like listening to two vegetables talk. Like, again, like, no disrespect to them. Like, I'm not saying that they're, like, I'm not criticizing their politics. I'm just saying they sound like children when they debate. It's so funny.
Aspect that's overlooked by the person making the claim.
So it's like, in a way, I've kind of got respect for Trump, because it's like when he was very lucky and he missed certain death with the you know, I think it was last year or whenever, when he, you know, the sniper tried taking a shot at him. I feel like it takes immense balls in the heat of the moment to, like, raise your fist, like, in defiance or whatever. Like or dislike, like, whether you agree or disagree with his politics, it's like, I do think it takes serious balls to do that shit.
The aspect that you are overlooking is your claim. Like, it's really not military propaganda. Just because one character from a comic who is a part
he was clip farming. Yeah, he was making a TikTok.
To be a part of the military doesn't make the entire movie military propaganda. And you can use the whole excuse.
I honestly, like, I really wish that Trump and Biden were 10 years younger. Imagine if we could get 10 more years of debates between those two. Oh, it'd be amazing.
Use the whole excuse of Iron Man going to that other country just to fight back, when quite literally, the entire thing about that...
It was aura farming. Yeah, Trump was like an orange Gus Fring.
That scene was, first, he got kidnapped by those motherfuckers, trying to make him, force him to make weapons of his own shit for mass destruction. And number two, because they were using his weapons to harm other people within that area. How is that military propaganda? Other than that, in the entire movie, there's nothing of that sort in the movie. There's absolutely nothing of military propaganda, none of that bullshit. Just because a scene or a character is involved with that shit, like that's it's not.
My man shrugged off getting shot in the ear. Yeah, he was like fucking Deadpool in that moment. I don't know. I would say it's adrenaline, but I mean, a guy who's like nearly 80 years old with adrenaline, it's like you wanna be careful with adrenaline, my man. That can be harmful.
It's not, bro. I'm sorry, but it's not.
Well, first off, your claim that Iron Man is the only character that does this in the movie.
Can we just appreciate how good this suit looks? I miss the Phase 1 Iron Man suits. It looks so good. Even the Phase 2 Iron Man suits look pretty good.
He's wrong, because we literally have the most arguably likable character, and to some degree, Iron Man...
Yeah, one character, Rhodey, and that's it.
I'm not done.
Well, it's a bad point, so...
It isn't. When you portray military service people
that well,
that also sets a bad precedent for its audience. Endorsing essentially the greatest terrorist fighting, like the greatest terror force in the world, which is the United States military. And...
Oh my god.
oh my god, let me speak.
He just wants to rage already.
You bring up the point that, they kidnapped Iron Man and they did all this. Do you not see how that is also a part of this whole military propaganda thing, where we have to say that Middle Easterners are barbaric human beings who have to kidnap billionaires?
You realize that is not just an origin in the movie. That is quite literally just Tony's origin in the comics.
Yeah, the Mark 1 to 6 and 7 armors were pristine. I don't really like the Mark 4 all that much. I think it's a little lazy. It's basically just like a more padded version of the Mark 3. But I mean, they're still really good. What's your ranking of the top 5 strongest Sonic characters? Oh, fuck my life. In no particular order, it'd probably be the end. Supersonic 2. I mean, they're basically in their own tier, like, let's be honest. And then maybe the Titans, I guess. Maybe the Titans? I don't know. Like, I feel like they're, like, definitely in the top 5, but besides that, it kind of just depends.
That doesn't make his origin military propaganda or a play on military.
When it's used in this context, in the sense
what
that we are
context?
trying to
It's
put
one
the
for
narrative-
one the same origin. There's no context to it.
When we are using in the context of Bush era, Obama era America.
I'm actually kind of curious. Let's take a look at Iron Man's origin story. Iron Man origin story. Yeah, it's literally one-to-one the same origin story. The only difference being that, the actual weapon that injures him, because in the comics it was a mine, and in the film it was one of his own missiles. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, the only difference was it was the Vietnam War for, like, original Iron Man.
Going into Middle Eastern countries as a very dangerous president.
Oh god.
And don't cut me off, like, seriously. Let's not do that.
Alright.
Yeah, so it's like instant, like, argument is just irrelevant now. Which armor do you guys prefer, Mecha Man from Dispatch or Iron Man from the MCU? I mean, their suits are completely fucking different, like, let's be honest. I do really like Mecha Man, though. He's cool. I need to play Dispatch again. I haven't played it. I kind of just took a small break from it.
But first of all,
I just really like doing stupid challenges, like, with the gameplay. Like, like, I always level up the character's worst stats. Like, for example, when I level up Gollum, I just make him, like, super smart and fast. Like, it's so dumb, but I love that you can do that.
do you pay your taxes? I'm just gonna straight up. Do you pay your taxes?
I'm not even American.
Okay. Anybody here? Okay. Even if you were, you would pay your taxes, right?
Unfortunately, that's the world we live in.
Okay, so true. For America funding, right? You know where most of America's funding of taxes go to? Unfortunately,
the military.
Speaking of Dispatch, did you ever complete the lowest stat challenge on stream? Not on stream, but I did finish that run, yes. My freaking god, the final battle with Coupe was quite hard. I didn't need Blonde Blazer's help, but my god, that was tough. It was tricky.
Unfortunately in the military. Right. So any amount of money, doesn't matter where, no matter how much, on base principle of paying your taxes, it's going to the exact same place, correct?
Well, yeah, that's the reality of living in a capitalist world.
Okay, so, yeah, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. There's no meaningful difference. You are still paying for it. They're going to get their money out no matter what. So if your message in the movie is anti-weaponry, and also, Tony Stark creates a defense mechanism that only he can use because he doesn't trust anybody else, Americans included, especially Americans, because the main villain of the film is an evil businessman who is selling weapons to people, not even selling them, and then betraying those people. He is the main villain. He's the worst part of the film.
And you also
he's actively. No, PJ. PJ.
Let's Sir
PJ.
finish.
PJ, no. Okay. So
PJ,
in any case,
no.
so if you want to say by principle of them getting the funding for it, You cannot make the film without it, just legally. It's the exact same. You cannot use it legally. Do you know, for example, when have you gone out and made a short film? Because I know that you're a director, right? Like, you want to be a director. Have you gone out and made any short films yourself?
Yeah, I wouldn't shoot a film involving the U.S. military.
Okay. But have you shot anything, right?
Yes, I have.
Have you had to gone out and ask for permission to film and shoot at locations, correct?
That is what you tend to do when you film.
Yes, exactly. The only way to get that equipment to tell the story is to do it. And unfortunately, literally, okay, that's fair to some extent, but also they are literally all from Middle Eastern.
This is to destabilize Middle Eastern countries. It was funded by America. That's just
Can
how
I jump in real quick?
Yeah, Jen, you can do that.
Most radical Islamic organizations, like ISIS, Al Qaeda, most of their roots can be traced back to U.S. imperialism.
That is just the truth. Literally any single Middle Eastern country in the world has been destabilized by Americans because Americans desperately need their oil. That's just how the world works. Which is why I don't think it's a good idea to portray a rich billionaire going into the Middle East and deciding, okay, I'm going to do this and that. Even if you're going to portray him as like...
Right, because he doesn't want to save the Middle Eastern children.
The idea of a rich billionaire going into the Middle East...
It's a rich billionaire...
Well, again,
I'm just going to say...
Oh, hello, where the hell did
it's like saying
where the hell did you come from?
I came in, like, midway.
My man just spawned in.
But I'm just, like, saying, okay, Batman shouldn't save innocent civilians from criminals because he's a billionaire. That's the line of logic.
Well, yeah, but it's also just one of those where it's like, I think it's a false equivalency, because he's comparing, like, Americans invading third world countries for oil versus, like, Iron Man, like, going to save Middle Easterns. Like, it's just I feel like it's inherently a false equivalency.
Especially when Iron Man's not really getting anything out of it. Besides,
it's a massive... Yeah, he literally doesn't benefit aside from his conscience. Like Iron Man doesn't benefit from it.
Plus, he was trying to stay under the radar. He wasn't demonstrating this to the world. He was going in and out.
Not to mention, he could literally die doing this. Like, I know that he made, like, a really good suit of armor, but it's like, Tony could still die.
Well, that was his first combat, like, ever. It's like,
yeah, it's like if he
didn't know how well it would hold up.
Yeah, it's like if he did die, like, Mosquito would probably cheer, but, you know.
You literally compared it to a drone attack, bro. Like, that makes no sense.
PJ, stop. Okay, Mosquito, stop. Alright, I'm just gonna break this down to you real quick.
Right.
What specifically what specifically do you want Tony to do with his money?
Oh, this bit's amazing. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. If you haven't seen the debate, you guys are gonna love this.
Specifically, do you want Tony to do with his money? What do you think Tony should do with his money?
Fuck off.
What do you mean fuck off? Do nothing? Let those kids die?
I think that Tony, if he genuinely cared, would use diplomatic pressure instead of fucking going into the Middle East.
Ah, yes, diplomatic...
Negotiate with terrorists.
Ah, yes, a random fucking billionaire should get involved with a terrorist organization. Fantastic logic. I love it. What should Iron Man do? Fuck off. Amazing. I love it. But it's like, how efficient do you... It's like, let's compare the two options, right? Going in with a bulletproof suit of armor, he can go in, do what he needs to do, get out, right? It's like, what would be more efficient? Doing that or wasting time with, like, fucking diplomacy?
Let me just say this. This is no different than the new Superman, you know, going to, like, the middle, like, you know, across the world. And he's an illegal alien with superpowers. What was he supposed to do? Do nothing? Oh, you don't belong here. You shouldn't help us.
What should Iron Man do? Fuck off. That is amazing. I love that line. It's like, oh man, it's beautiful.
He's going to do that.
How is he going to do that? They literally can't. They literally acknowledge in the movie that they don't have jurisdiction on the country. They can't. By no legal means can they get in there and do anything.
Well, then I hate to say it, I don't think Tony has the permission to go into the Middle East and decide.
So you want him to?
Well, again, it's
No, you
like,
need
well, again, it's like
permission to do
that.
the right
That by
thing.
itself should mean that he is not representing America because America doesn't have jurisdiction. So it's like Iron Man is not representing America when he does that shit.
I'm just saying, you need permission to save lives. Wow.
Like I hate this logic. 'Cause it's like, hey guys, you know the Apollo the Apollo spacecraft, they didn't have permission to land on the moon. When did they they didn't contact the moon people? They didn't contact them. They didn't have permission to land on the moon. It's like, it's such a stupid like comparison where it's like, yeah, Iron Man was gonna go in and save lives. It's like, it's got fuck all to do with imperialism. He was going to go in, save lives. That's it.
I would also just say the fact that he's trying to like suggest that Iron Man would get in trouble for helping these people is disproves the argument he's representing anyone.
Well, I also hate this because it's like, it's like, because what is bad about what Iron Man does? It's like, if anything, it would be inspiring, right? Because it'd be like, okay, you can take a stand against like bad people in the world. It's like,
I mean, the only thing you can argue he's doing wrong is going across the world and, you know, killing terrorists, but that's the extent of it, like just killing people.
well, again, it's, yeah, literally.
Like, if Superman won't kill people if he were to do the exact same thing. The only thing that Iron Man's done is literally just go over to a foreign land, kill people, and save lives. That's it. And then
the only people he killed were terrorists.
So you
people
want
who
him
were
to?
threatening women and children.
It would be like imagine, fuck my life.
You want him to follow laws dictated by the U.S.'s intervention?
No, I just don't want an American intervening in the Middle East because
What
of
do
the
you-
precedent that
Why
has.
does it matter that he's Why does it matter that he's American? What? He wants to fix the fucking.
Because
This guy sounds pretty reasonable, and he sounds like he wants to kill himself. Not even 20 minutes into the debate. I love it.
Americans in the real world go into the Middle East and rape and butcher
That
children.
literally doesn't
What?
mean.
Well, again, I just it feels as though this guy is just like extremely butthurt, right, with history, and he's just pulling all the fucking cards out. He's like, oh, Americans did this, Americans did that. It's like,
Can I just say, it doesn't matter where you come from. Like, if you're gonna do the right thing, do the right thing. Doesn't matter where you, like your origin.
well, again, it's like, the reason why I hate this line of logic is because he's operating under the assumption that no one can change as a person, you know? It's like what those motherfuckers did with James Gunn. It's like they're judging him by shit that he did like 20 fucking years ago. It's like, you're seriously acting as if people wouldn't change, culture wouldn't change, that sort of thing. It's like, yeah, like, America could very well still be assholes. It's like, that could very much be a thing. But it's like, not everyone's gonna be an asshole. There are good people in America. There are there are bad people in America. Just like all over the world, there's good and bad people. I just hate this. I hate this line of logic. It's like, oh, Americans shouldn't be allowed to do shit at all. And I'm not even American.
Anything. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. That means nothing.
Nothing. Literally, okay.
That is a nitpick at
no.
best. That is literally a nitpick. I'm sorry, but it is.
It's not even a nitpick. It's literally a dude wanting to make up for the rights of the wrongs that he's done to the fucking Middle East. What are you talking about?
It's
What are
easy
you talking
to
about?
sit around.
That's how you know he's angry. He's like showing his true accent. What are you talking about? He sounds Kiwi, but I know he isn't.
It is easy for us to sit around and say that this is a work of fiction.
No, I'm not saying. I'm literally
No one
not
is
saying that.
that.
Nobody is.
No one is saying that. You're literally assuming we are saying that. No one is saying that.
The
I love how literally any time this guy says something, everyone just immediately jumps in. Oh boy.
This movie is it is dealing with a real life conflict that affects real life people, and portraying Americans as the heroes here is dangerous. That is what I am saying. That's why.
Well, again, that's literally not an argument because they did something similar with Tony's origin story. It's like he was in a foreign country and, you know, this basically the same
Also,
shit happened.
It's just the criticism comes down to he's a billionaire, he's American, and he's going someplace that he should have no jurisdiction for if he were to represent his own country.
Well, again,
That's literally all.
I really wish that I was here in the debate, because I'd ask him about, like, oh, is it a problem that Thor, like, came to Earth and helped save the Earth? Is it a problem when the Avengers went to Sokovia?
Like, is there any problem with anyone going anywhere to solve an issue? Like, imagine the world's about to be destroyed by an alien force, and it's just like, oh, we can't go to where X aliens are because we have no jurisdiction there.
I wonder what this
point. Like, it's just the politics shouldn't get in the way of this.
I wonder what this guy thinks about Independence Day, where like literally everyone has to come together to stop the aliens. I wonder what he thinks about that film.
Politics should take a back seat when when lives are at stake.
Makes you think, doesn't it? But it's like, I wonder what he thinks about films where like the entire planet has to work together. Like, what does he think about Pacific Rim, for example? It's like the entire world has to band together to stop the fucking kaiju. What does he think about like The Core, where like Americans need like a shit ton of money to save the planet? It's like, begs the question. Like, I wonder what he thinks about this shit.
I say it is military propaganda.
Okay.
It justifies American intervention in the Middle
No,
East.
it does the opposite. It does the opposite. It does the opposite.
My man would probably look at the 2014 Godzilla movie and think that Americans were stealing from Japanese, like, history. Like,
Also,
probably.
can I just say how stupid this argument is? Tony sells weapons to the Middle East, and the Middle East are being preyed on by his weapons. He goes himself to stop it.
Yeah, if anything, it would be cowardly for him to send someone else to do it. He goes himself. Man, this line of logic is just mental.
Literally shows that the military is not good enough. They need Iron Man to do it.
Also,
military.
Wait, no. I'm sorry.
Mosquito, do you want kids to die?
I'm sorry.
There's no one guy in the background here. You want kids to die?
Sorry. Real quick. You do realize that not just in Iron Man 1, but just throughout the entire fucking MCU, Iron Man has been actively against the government. The best example is Iron Man 2. Because he refuses to give his suits away to the government.
He fucking hates the government. He thinks they suck.
I privatized world peace. I tried to play ball with these ass clowns.
What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? Mosquito.
Well, again, it's like he basically just recycles the same argument. It's not good for a billionaire to do it. It's like, why? Like, genuinely, why? It's like
this argument doesn't hold water, because that's like saying, oh, a poor person with no qualifications whatsoever can't do this either. It's like the opposite end of the spectrum, his own logic doesn't work.
Well, it's like you can tell that this argument doesn't hold up, because it's like, okay, what if you change Tony Stark's nationality? What then?
What if you change how much money he has? What if he goes bankrupt because he makes the Iron Man suit and stops weapons?
Well, no, not even that. It's like, okay, keep literally everything about the MCU the same, but just make Tony Stark black, or make him, like, Asian. It's like, okay, what now? He's not a white billionaire anymore, is he? It's like, what now?
I think a better example is look at Black Panther, when he's dealing with stuff happening in his jurisdiction, like he's killing terrorists and all that, as we see at the beginning of Black Panther. Is that somehow wrong? Like, just because he's killing people just outside his jurisdiction, he even has to be told,
It's like the only it's like he just recycles the same argument. Oh, it's a white American billionaire. It's like, okay, swap the freaking ethnicity then. Are you still gonna keep that same energy?
Mosquito, give me a solution. Give me a solution.
The solution would be to not write stories.
That's not a solution. That's not a solution. That's not a solution.
His solution was for him to fuck off. That's what he said.
But that doesn't fix anything. That doesn't fix issues.
They have written a story.
Mosquito. On a moral level as well, that doesn't fix anything. The issues will just be perpetuated if you do nothing.
Real quick.
They have written a story that makes you want to justify Tony.
No.
The movie actually does the opposite job, where it makes me realize how corrupt the military system is and how fucking corrupt the entirety of Stark Industries was before Tony did anything. It's literally a critique of capitalism. It literally is a critique of capitalism. It literally is a critique of capitalism.
Real quick, no, I'm sorry. Just one thing.
Critiquing capitalism when he saves them through as well.
Just one thing.
He made the Iron Man.
Well, again, it's like Iron Man doesn't represent America, so what do you mean?
He also doesn't sell his weapons to his company. Like everything Iron Man related is only Tony. No
Well,
one
that's
else
the
has
thing.
it.
Well,
Tony's
that's the
his
thing.
company.
It's like literally everything about his company is like corrupt. Literally, it's like everything going on behind the scenes. It's like the board literally wants to kick him out because of the press conference. Like they have like that scene where Obadiah brings them pizza. He's like, yeah, the board want to lock you out of the company, and then it's
and he doesn't tell Tony that he's the one to initiate the vote, but it's still a case that Tony can't do anything. Like anything, they were on the precipice. If Obadiah was still in charge, would have like taken away all Tony's money eventually.
Yeah, it's like ironically enough, like probably the only thing that let Tony keep his company was Obadiah's death. And that wasn't planned. That like to an extent, you know, like Obadiah kind of brought that on himself when he made the Ironmonger suit. So
well, it's like Obadiah was planning to kill Tony, or at the very least, like even before, like the very beginning of Iron Man 1, the terrorists were instructed to kill Tony, but once they realized it was him, they wanted to get something out of him.
Yeah.
But Tony was basically screwed from the beginning of the film, and he's only lucky to be alive for multiple reasons.
What do you think of hosting a debate tournament in your server and streaming it? I wouldn't want to do that, I'll be honest. But anyway.
But it's just like...
Because he's rich!
Oh my god, no, okay, this is my point. Let me just say this. Literally, I understand you do
What's that? You're rich, capitalism. You're rich, capitalist, big.
Like millionaires or billionaires. I get it, okay? But wouldn't you think a character like Iron Man, who's trying to flip the switch on him being rich and put his money into actual good things, not just on like, you know, donations or shit like that, but actively...
Which he does do.
Exactly. But also just making an effort, whether it is building a suit or just fucking doing whatever, to help out others in need that are like, come on, dude.
Because if he doesn't, also I'm not asking from a moral outside level because I don't really care about that question. I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid to put on a moral level on that. Because also during the time that you have to also look at the time when the piece of media itself was made and the context behind what is being stated and what they did know at the time as well.
Also,
when they were writing it.
SK wants me to.
That's very important to it.
SK wants me to screen share like a scene from the movie to show you.
Also, I forgot to say, in the fight with Iron Man and against the terrorists,
I'll do it later.
He grabs one of the terrorists and tosses it in front of the Middle Eastern victims.
Yes, he says you're all yours. No, he literally takes the leader and he gives it to the people to be like, this is yours.
Yeah, because they were attacking the people. Exactly.
No, but
yeah, it's like he basically lets them sort the problem out themselves. It's like he gives them, you know, the man in charge.
He basically disarms them and like says justice like is up to you now.
He's all yours. And it's like, yeah, they probably kicked the shit out of him, but you know, it's like at the very least that was their decision.
Well, it's just a case that I wanted to say this, like even if Tony, this is something that I tell people again when it comes to like either Batman and Gotham or Iron Man with his money. Giving your money to charity or to certain organizations can only do so much because you basically have to like bank on whoever you give money to use that money well. If they don't use the money well or for the right reasons, you might as well have just wasted it. Or it's just like you don't actually do it yourself. Like you're basically telling others to do it for you by paying them to do it.
Well, that's the
what
thing.
Makes Tony kind of endearing is that he's actually doing it himself.
Well, that's the thing as well. It's also just massive generalization where he's basically just treating Tony Stark like any billionaire. It's like, my man...
Well, it's just like, what billionaire would put themselves in harm's way, even if it is in a highly advanced suit?
Well, it's like, he does like so much shit within the MCU as well. Like, funding the I forget what it's called. He funds like the next generation's futures in Civil War. I forget what it's called, but
what do you see the problem with him helping and then giving them the ability to help themselves? Okay, mosquito. No, stop.
My comment.
Look at my screen.
Just looking in the comment section. The first thing I see is my comment. He's saying the lives of a billion strangers are more important than my country of origin. Oh boy. all of this could be solved by the actual film. Did he watch it? Mosquito's words make me lower my standards for human ineptitude. He is the minus 100, 110th intelligence. Isn't the whole point he stops making weapons for the military? Oh my god. Tony Stark is not a rich billionaire, he's a rich billionaire genius playboy philanthropist. Get it right. Oh boy. We need to sign petitions for media literacy to be a topic in school. Oh, for God's sakes.
I'm just saying, the reason I don't get into most debates is because most people's arguments like mosquitoes just seem beyond reason. You can't argue with a reasonable person and get anywhere. It's quite literally just smashing your head against a brick wall, hoping that it makes a hole, but it won't.
Yeah, it's rough. I don't I don't know anymore. I've kind of just lost hope in humanity. Oh boy.
I don't lose all hope in humanity, just the majority of people who make these arguments.
These arguments are just ridiculous. There are some instances where I have hope in humanity, and then other instances where I'm like, man, I don't give a shit if you live or die.
And I'm not going to generalize. I'm not going to generalize.
A world government that is essentially run by capital. That is what the world is. It is run by capital. There are no countries. No religions.
He sounds like Trump. There are no countries. It's all fake news.
Wrong.
They're all capitalists. No countries. No continents. It's like no China. It's like he literally sounded like Trump. That's amazing. I want to listen to that again.
I've said what I would prefer, which would be something along those lines. I don't know how it would be implemented.
But what you would prefer, quite literally, is kind of what we have.
That is not what we have. No, we have a world government that is essentially run by capital. That is what the world is. It is run by capital. There are no countries, no religions. It's just corporations. Everything is about how much.
That's literally not true. That is literally not true. Do you see what?
My man literally sounds like a J. Jonah Jameson podcast.
Israel. Look at Israel. Look at Israel.
Israel is real. Get wrecked.
Look at
Israel.
Look at Israel. Look at
Israel is real.
Israel. Look at Israel.
He sounds like Trump. How ironic, lol.
Look at Israel. Israel is literally a religious state that has major trade. Literally run by capitalism.
Class by definition.
Yes, but they use religion. They're religious. It is a religious government.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to capital.
Oh, fuck my life.
So you're just basically injecting your own ideas.
Hey guys, communism. It all comes back to capitalism. Communism, no, all comes back to capitalism.
Why do I just think of cannibalism every time you say capitalism?
yeah, it all comes back to cannibalism. Oh boy.
Well, this is cannibalizing my own brain.
It's all cannibalism. I can't do a fucking Trump voice to save my life.
Sides are created so more people can make money. That is how it works. That is why capitalism fucking
but it is literally, but it's
again,
also,
like, this has devolved from fucking Iron Man into politics. I love it.
I'm trying to say that also.
Oh, I love how that's literally the old stream we did, where we reacted to this entire fucking debate.
I don't even think I was there for that one.
I think there was me, Echo, and Bankai, I think.
Is religion. Religion is a part of it. They use religion. Religion is a part of it.
I agree religion's a part of it. I'm just saying capitalism is at the
So why did you say that there wasn't then?
I was making a reference to network.
Okay, but I have a
reference to the NetBeatty speech and network.
This guy sounds like Ohm Wrecker. And believe me, that's not a good thing.
I have a question. So you have an issue with Iron Man essentially intervening in the Middle Eastern because he's white. Would you have the same issue if Iron Man was a Middle Eastern himself still? Would you still have an issue with him?
Like from the
Oh, that's the argument I made. Yeah, what if Iron Man was a Middle Eastern?
Group of people, like one of them rises up against these people?
Same plot line or whatever, just the difference is that Tony is Middle Eastern.
If he's a Middle Eastern American, fuck no, it's still the same problem.
Why?
What?
God.
Why?
So what the fuck was all of that, like, white American billionaire bullshit if you were just gonna immediately double... Like, what? Why is that relevant if you were gonna change...
confirmation bias at this point, because he's
Like-
doubling down on his standard without addressing any contradictions.
Well, no, it's like, why did he make all those points about, like, oh, him being a white American billionaire? Fuck me, I can't talk. Like, this is such a big problem, but if he was a Middle Eastern, it's still a problem. It's like, what?
It's the exact
Why?
same problem. To have like an American.
I don't why?
That's not what he said, you twat. He said, what if Iron Man was a Middle Eastern? Like, he's like, oh, Iron Man's still American. No, he's a Middle Eastern. You melon.
Is it because he grew up in a more privileged environment? Is that why?
Look, I'm all fine with like if the story was like, okay, like one of these guys sees that it's shit here and he tries to rise up against it, and there's like they have a revolution.
But what's the difference? What's the meaningful difference?
The meaningful difference is one of them isn't a bunch of like foreign nationals taking advantage of this.
He's not a bunch though. It's one dude who's running gunning by himself again with no system of government intervention. He's literally going against the. He's going. He's literally. What do you mean? It is a guy working against the government to do what he needs to do.
Going in and saving people.
Why does that matter?
Well, again, it's like, that's clearly bullshit, 'cause it's like, they even said, like, oh, what if he wasn't an American? And he's like, oh, I still have an issue with it. It's like, okay, well, stop saying that stop saying that the problem is that he's an American. Like, that's literally irrelevant.
If it was, Batman, you wouldn't complain. If it was Batman, you wouldn't complain.
Dude, if it was
Batman, I probably would have the same problem.
No, you wouldn't.
Dude, what
Oh, fuck my life. Yeah, he literally he made that exact argument that you made, Asif. If it was Batman, he'd still have a problem with it. Oh, boy.
You can't win against someone who doesn't see, like, if someone's unwilling to at least see the opposite side, then it's just like there's no winning.
They should go through literally
no agree to disagree.
They should go through literally every fictional character with this guy. Just be like, oh, what if Kung Fu Panda went there? Would you have an issue?
That's why I don't like the Dark Knight.
What if it's a guy?
What if it's the exact same thing?
Okay, first of all, no. Second of all,
Let's go, Jesus.
What if a dude from Greenland wanted to go help?
What?
What if a dude from Greenland wanted to go out and help and he had the same resources? What would you say to that?
That's a problem, but the main problem is that it is an American.
Why?
And America is known for its.
Okay, you know what?
Well, again, yeah, what if Shrek went there and chat? But it's like, even then, like, yeah, he keeps coming back to this, like, whole American thing, but it's like, he just said, what if someone from Greenland went there? It's like, he still has an issue with it, so what? It just sounds like this guy has a massive chip on his shoulder.
What if a Dominican did it? What if it, like, literally any Hispanic? What if a Dominican went?
We're just gonna go through every nationality on planet Earth, just like, oh, what if a Japanese went there? What if an Australian went there? What if a fucking Antarctic penguin went there?
Hey, Rift, here's a good one. If we were neighbors, I couldn't go over to your house and help you if you were being robbed. Or, Yeah, so it's not my jurisdiction, apparently.
Holy shit, Giovanni's out of hospital. How are you doing, good sir? How are you doing? What if Wallace and Gromit went there? That'd be amazing.
Well, no. Like, Rift, imagine this. Imagine, say, you and me, like, we're next to each other, and we see people across the street, and we see them getting robbed, and even though we have stuff to help them, we choose not to because, oh, we're the privileged people who could help, but we're not going to help because we have no jurisdiction.
Yeah, it's like, ironically, the thing that's funny is that he's ironically arguing against his entire argument, because his whole problem is, oh, rich American billionaire, like, rich American billionaire doing a good thing, but surely the alternative is rich American billionaire going away and just being a rich American billionaire, right? Like, he's not doing anything good with his money, he's just going away and just doing nothing.
It's just like, he hates the idea of a billionaire to begin with, but it's just like, if it was even a poor man, like, the simple argument is, if it was anyone, like, at what point would you say, hey, help me? Like, from this person, it's like, oh, fuck you, rich billionaires, I want this person to help me.
What is the topic of this conversation? So the person in this debate thinks that the Iron Man film is pro-imperialism, and he believes that Iron Man should have just let the children die. It's yeah, pretty much.
What's important is not standing by watching someone suffer and die because you do nothing.
Historical
I'm right here.
precedents as
I'm right here too,
why
brother.
All right. So if I, back then, a Dominican American, first gen, right? My parents are both Dominican. If I go back in time and kill Rafael Trujillo, who is a dictatorship, who oppresses Haitian people, and has affected chunks of my family, I'm the bad guy?
No, because that would be your own people. You would
But
not
you
be
just
intervening
said-
on behalf of like.
But you just
the
said
US
to the
military,
previous
and you
example.
wouldn't
Let
be
him go.
going in, like,
Let Mosquito.
Alright,
Let him
alright,
finish.
alright.
Let him finish. Go on.
But you just said in the previous example that if a Middle Eastern American who is a billionaire, like if it's like the same plot as Iron Man, were to come in and save people from the Middle East, like his outline and everything, he's still a bad guy.
You didn't clarify Middle Eastern meant like a person from the same country or like just.
Fuck it! What?
Why does it matter? Why does
Fuck
that
it.
matter?
What other implications are there? Oh, if a Middle Eastern Iron Man went there, you didn't actually specify he was from the Middle East. What?
You
Like
said,
some Arab
we
person.
said Middle Eastern American. And
Well,
you
what do we
said
mean by Middle Eastern American? There are a lot of people
a
in the
Middle
East.
a Middle Eastern
Middle East.
Peoples whose ethnicity is Middle Eastern. Yes.
I think the thing that's pissing me off most about this twat is his attitude. He just sounds so smug. Like he doesn't actually sound like he's taking this shit seriously. Like if it came out that this guy was rage baiting the whole time, I'd believe it. Because he just doesn't sound like he's taking it seriously at all.
No,
You're not letting him finish.
Okay, like I'm speaking like generally. Let's say, like for me, for instance, I'm a Dominican American.
So am I.
Black Dominican American. My parents are Dominican, and I was born in Miami. I'm not like.
No way, you're Miami too?
Yes. Well, I'm not in Miami. I moved up. But the point is that I'm Dominican American.
Mhm.
That's how it really usually works. If if me, I would go back to DR, or go back in time, so I can kill Rafael Trujillo, aka an actual dictator, a white supremacist dictator, still Dominican by the way. Do you think that I would be the bad guy in that instance?
No, you wouldn't, because those are your people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just-
Why is it bad fundamentally? Still, I'm gonna ask this again, and because I don't, well, not because I know what you're gonna say, but I'm just asking for the shits and gigs, and then I'm gonna head off before I leave. Why is it
Hey, Rick.
inherently bad? Somebody who is a part
Stop
of
it for a second.
Yo, what's up?
So imagine this: we see the Jews in the Holocaust. We shouldn't help them because they're not our people.
Well, yeah, it's like, that's what I said earlier. It's like, imagine if Iron Man could stop the Holocaust. It's like, are you really gonna say he shouldn't do that because they're not his
it's
people?
Well, here's a better one. Oh, we could stop Stalin, but we're not from Russia, therefore screw Russia.
Well, that's the thing as well. It's like, if you have the, it's kind of like what Uncle Ben said in the Amazing Spider-Man. It's like, if you could do good things for other people, you have the moral obligation to do those things. That's what's at stake here. Not choice, responsibility. It's like,
Anything, I think that's an underrated line about responsibility. Like, that could straight up replace the responsibility line.
Yeah.
Because out of context, with great power comes great responsibility is that sounds like a valid statement, but it's not talking about morals. That one.
yeah, it's like, that's why I really like that line from the Amazing Spider-Man, because it actually, like, but yeah, it's true.
Like you have a moral obligation.
But it's true though. It's like, yeah, if you can do good things for other people, you have a moral obligation to do those things. It's like, well, yeah, it's like, but according to this guy, it's like, no, Iron Man shouldn't make the morally correct choice just because he's not from that country. It's like, it's fucking delusional.
Well, I just think that it's stupid in general because that's like saying problems on the other side of the world, people suffering. We shouldn't be concerned with it at all.
I love this. Mosquito might be a fucking idiot. Lol. It's amazing.
Like, I guarantee, imagine he knew there was a superhero on the other side of the world, and they're like, they should come here and save us. Didn't you just say the opposite?
Didn't you just say? Oh, God.
a different country who was going against legal means, specifically legal means, that would literally get you court-martialed by or anything, or sent to prison by going against orders by an American government system to go help people. It is literally against the government system. The
All right,
issue
can I
of it
explain?
is with the government.
All right. The difference is that these aren't Tony's people, and Tony is a rich American billionaire.
Oh, fuck my life. I can't watch anymore. Insert Obi-Wan Kenobi meme here. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I can't watch
You
any.
know what we could do?
He's just
could watch.
He's just
We could
recycling
watch
this.
something actually entertaining that actually delves into such concepts. Blacklist. Right, Reddington.
We're not watching that on
American-
stream. We'll get copyright.
And just basically does whatever he needs to basically take down the terrorists and also be a terrorist himself.
Yeah, that show was pretty painful, I won't lie. But, yeah, with that being said, though, chat, this is where we're going to call it a day for today. I might stream on Sunday, but I haven't really thought ahead yet. I won't be streaming tomorrow because I'm basically got no spare time tomorrow because I'm working a day shift. So, yeah, so we started the stream with music and we're ending the stream with music and a pufferfish. So yeah, with that being said, thank you all for being here. Thank you very much for the kind donation. I forget who donated earlier, but I'll figure it out. It really means a lot. You guys do not have to donate. That is very, very kind of you indeed. And yeah, have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you all later. Take care, and goodbye.